one. And stop.
There need to be things that excite and inspire people.
Yeah.
You have to be, reasons why you get up in the morning. It can't just be solving problems. It's got to be, something great's going to happen in the future.
Well, first of all, I'd say I actually feel fear quite strongly. So it's not as though I just have the absence of fear. I feel it quite strongly. But there are just times when something is important enough, you believe in it enough, that you do it in spite of the fear.
There's always a chance of failure. So I think it's important that you really like whatever you're doing. If you don't like it, life is too short. And also, if you like what you're doing, you think about it even when you're not working. I mean, it's something that your mind is drawn to. And if you don't like it, you just really can't make it work, I think.
When you're building something new, there's going to be mistakes.
Yeah.
And it's important to recognize those mistakes, acknowledge them, and take corrective action.
Okay.
And the success of a company is very much more about how quick are you to fix the mistakes, not will you make mistakes. And if you see the difference between a startup that is successful and one that is not, and it's because the successful one, they both made mistakes, but the successful one recognized the mistakes, fixed them very quickly, and the unsuccessful one tries to deny that the mistakes exist. A lot of life in general, in any job, there's you have to do your chores. I think to be successful at almost anything, you have to do the tough stuff and as well as the enjoyable stuff. You have to do the boring stuff as well as the non-boring stuff. And if you don't do your chores, then bad things will happen. But if they don't do the things that they don't like to do, then the company will be in trouble. You have to, you basically, it's more fun to cook the meal than to clean the dishes. Okay, but you need to clean the dishes.
You need to do both.
Yes, you need to do both, exactly.
Now is the time to take risk. You don't have kids. As you get older, your obligations increase. And once you have a family, you start taking risk not just for yourself, but for your family as well. It gets much harder to do things that might not work out. So now is the time to do that. Before you have those obligations. So I would encourage you to take risks now. Do something bold. You won't regret it.
When starting SpaceX, I thought the odds of success were less than 10%. Same with Tesla. I thought the odds of a car company succeeding were extremely low. And I just accepted that actually probably I would just lose everything. But that maybe would make some progress. If we could just move the ball forward, even if we died, maybe some other company could pick up the baton and keep moving it forward. First of all, I really need to give some thought to how can I provide advice that would be most helpful, and I'm not sure I've given enough thought to that to give you the best possible answer. But I think certainly being focused on something that you're confident will have high value to someone else, and just being really rigorous in making that assessment. A natural human tendency is wishful thinking. So a challenge for entrepreneurs is to say, well, what's the difference between really believing in your ideals and sticking to them versus pursuing some unrealistic dream that doesn't actually have merit? And that is a really difficult thing to tell you. Can you tell the difference between those two things?
Right.
So you need to be sort of very rigorous in your self-analysis. I think certainly extremely tenacious, and then just work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80-hour, 100-hour weeks every week. All those things improve the odds of success.
Okay.
I mean, if other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you're putting in 100-hour work weeks, then even if you're doing the same thing, you know that you will achieve in 4 months what it takes them a year to achieve. I think one of the biggest mistakes people generally make, and I'm guilty of it too, is wishful thinking. You want something to be true, even if it isn't true. And so you ignore the things that, you ignore the real truth because of what you want to be true. This is a very difficult trap to avoid. And like I said, certainly one that I find myself in having problems with. But if you just take that approach of you're always to some degree wrong, and your goal is to be less wrong, and solicit critical feedback, particularly from friends. Like friends, particularly friends, if somebody loves you, they want the best for you. They don't want to tell you the bad things. So you have to ask them, and say, really, I really do want to know. and then they'll tell you. And the way I tend to view problems is from a physics standpoint. I think physics is a good analytical framework. And one of the key things in physics is to reason from first principles. This is contrary to the way most human reasoning takes place, which is by analogy. Reasoning from first principles just means that you figure out what are the fundamental truths or things that people are pretty sure are fundamental truths, and can you build up to a conclusion from that, from those principles, and then certainly if you come up with some idea and it appears to violate one of those fundamental truths, then you're probably wrong, or you should get a really big prize or something like that. This may seem like, I don't know, maybe it may seem sort of obvious when it's explained, but it's actually not what people do. Reasoning by analogies is helpful because it's a shortcut.
Yeah.
And it's mostly correct, but it tends to be most incorrect when you're dealing with new things, because it's hard to analogize to something really new.
When you were in college and developing these skills, you wanted to do some things that were of benefit to humanity. Why did you think that?
Well,
because not everyone does.
Yeah, no, I guess it was, I had sort of an existential crisis of like, what does it all mean, and what's the meaning of life, and it probably goes back to high school, I guess. I don't want to give a laboriously long answer, but I had sort of a dark childhood. It wasn't good. Probably partially brought on by reading some of the philosophers. Like, don't ever read Schopenhauer and Nietzsche if you're 14. It's not good. I was just trying to figure out what does it all mean. And when I read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which I think is a great work of philosophy, that sort of highlighted the point that very often the issue is understanding what questions to ask. And if you can properly frame the question, then the answer is the easy part. So I thought things that expand the scope and scale of the human consciousness and allow us to better ask questions and achieve greater enlightenment, those are good things. And so that's sort of what can we do that's going to most likely lead to that outcome.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I hope you had a great weekend. Nice to see all of you.
Good morning, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent. Bishop, nice to see you.
Good morning,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, good morning, Gerald, Dotia. Nice to see all of you. All right, I'm going to be brief on the updates today. I want to congratulate Ghanaians on their election. Very, very peaceful election. I love Ghanaians, right? I'm also a Ghanaian. I believe Ghanaians, they know what they want. You see, they know what they want. They can even collect your money and say they will vote for you, but they know who they will vote for. That's one thing I love about it. But Nigerians, once they collect the money in their hearts, as if they don't vote for that person, they will die. And you know that if you don't collect the money, they are coming after you. So if you take the money, vote for the right person. Always vote for the right person. And I see, so much prosperity in this country. So much prosperity in this country. Now, most of the coins we refer you to has done 50% already. So some of them have done 50%. So you need to get on board. We are even adding more coins. I'm looking at more coins, about more coins. We might have up to 35 to 40 before the bull run. let's position ourselves. Just $10 coin is okay. From $10, as you master the market, you can buy, can increase your holding. Now on the casino projects, I have decided to remove the investor bit of it, because at the end of the day, when you before you can because I studied the system and I thought it was easy, so we could do a lot with it, and you want to protect the people and their capital. But over the weekend, I noticed that it is not so. It is just like a game of chance. So it can work and it might not work. So I just said, no, what we need to do is to teach you what I know about it. And then we'll have these sections together every morning, 8:30 to 9:30 every day, 5 days in a week, Monday to Fridays. You need to fund $30. It's small, right? It's okay. But for me, from $50 and above is fine. But if you have 30 already, we're good to go. So we'll send out the link. I hope we start today. I want us to start today. So get your account ready. So I'm going to drop the link on the WhatsApp group, which is the Doza Casino page. All right. So I'll drop the link there. I might also drop it on the high risk page. No, I think we'll drop it on the. Let us limit it to those who really want to learn, who want to participate in the projects. We're going to look at, follow the project for 3 months. Right, we're going to do this for 3 months and see the outcome of doing this every day. Just 1 hour every day, we'll see the outcome. It's just not going to be an investment for me. If I want to do it like an investment after 3 months, I can get a group of rich guys who want to do like $10,000, $5,000, set a different time for them. But for those of us who are in this community, we've gone through a lot this year, and I want everybody to, those who are really interested in the project, let them participate. I want them, if we can have a way we can make money together every day, come in an hour. If we make money that day, good. The day we don't make money, we'll come in tomorrow again. We'll keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming until we get it. That's the way to go. You can't, for me, if I make $1 from a system once, sorry, I will study it and make sure I keep making that $1 over and over again, because it's not easy to have a genuine system that will give you real profit. Most of the systems out there, I don't know whether they are raising capital for their projects, and they tell you, oh, we'll give you 1% per day, 2%, 5%, 10%. We don't really know what they are doing. All right. The only genuine things we know actually is trading. It has to do with whether you're buying and selling. That's what we do every day. Whether you work in an office or whatever, it's exchanging one thing for the other. So for someone to tell you, well, you give me this money, I will give you 2% because we are investing in some AI project, blah, 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 blah. It's a risk, and we call it high risk. It doesn't mean we won't do it. We do it. We have some that are working for us now, right? So, but for the real projects, we can't ignore them. We have to participate. We have to, we have to study it. So I've done a lot of research on it, and I noticed that yes, if we follow the risk management, it's not something I just teach you and say you go and do it. It will not work. I'm telling you, if I just show you the strategy, I say you go and practice, you will come back, still lose money. So I felt the only way we can do it for people to really master it is for us to trade together every day, 30 to 1 hour, 30 to 1 hour, 30 to 1 hour, 30 to 1 hour together. And when we are done, we are done. You don't need to go back to start to trade and trade again, because if you go back, you might lose the profit you already have. So we just want to use that to see, how we can be, and because, it's a cent account, it's good. A cent account is better than $1. Because I tried the dollar account over the weekend when it wasn't working. I lost about $80. You can imagine that, although these are profit I already made from the system, right? I funded $20 and I built it to $40. So over the weekend, I wanted to test it by Saturday and Sunday to see whether the profit I made from Monday to Friday if I can repeat it Saturday and Sunday, but Saturday and Sunday it wasn't so. All right, the system when you pick A to go B like that, it failed. I said, no. We can't do the $1 bet. No, we have to do the 20 cents. After all, we have systems where you got 20 cents. If you gather that 20 cents, you can be $1, $2, $3 in a day or something. We have to start small until we master it. We can't really afford to risk, $1, $1, whatever. It doesn't matter how much you have. We need to start small. So for this one, $30 is just minimum. But for me, $50 and above will do it. Doesn't matter how much. You can just do $50 and above every day by 8:30 to 9:30. We'll come together. You just need your phone. All right. You open your platform. Will tell you the particular table that we'll be trading on. Right. So say you risk this amount here, risk this amount, 20 cents here, 20 cents here, or 20 cents here, 40 cents here, 80 cents here, like that. We'll just have fun with it. It's not a big deal. All right. Every day we do that for 3 months. We want to see the results of that trading. All right. Is it profitable long term? Because you cannot judge a system by 1 day, by 1 week trading. No, you can't. You have to trade. You have to do it over and over and over and over again. But you can't do it alone. If you do it alone, you get frustrated. It's just a fact. But when we do it together, we put our heads together, and we can. I'll be so happy to see those who have lost money recover through this project. For the Forex, you and I know, for those of you who are following us on the live trading section, you can see that the markets, despite the news, the non-farm payroll news, even though there was an improvement, we expect the US dollar to be strengthened, but nothing is happening yet because most of the information that is still out there are still false. All right, but Biden is saying something, but people are waiting to hear from Trump. What is Trump going to say? So before we see a serious movement, we want to see Trump in office. And moreover, the year is coming to an end. So when the year is coming to an end like this, liquidity will begin to slow down, right? And this is when we lose money. All the profit you made before, when the market was trending, you begin to lose them. So what do? At this time, you now begin to reduce your risk. If you used to risk 1% per trade, you have to drop it to 0.5%. You will still recover. It doesn't matter. When you have a good strategy, it doesn't matter how the market dries up. The moment the market starts moving again, all that losses, you will recover them. All right. So this is when you know the difference between a good trader and bad traders. All right. Because good traders are able to survive an illiquid market. Why bad traders will not survive? Bad traders make money when the money is good, everything is going well, just make money. But the moment they enter, situation where there is no liquidity, all right, you see that dryness in the market. That's when they begin to lose money because nothing works again. Your buy signals doesn't work, your sell signal doesn't work. So the only thing that works for you is your money management, your ability to be able to risk little by little until the market moves, because you're not going to stop trading, but you don't know when there's going to be velocity in the market. All right, so you have to be in the market. But in order to be in the market, you must reduce your risk. Let's say your account is gone down to a certain percentage, then you reduce your risk. All right, you reduce your risk to 0.5 until you build the account back. So that's my advice for the Forex traders. Therefore, of course, for the students, we are having an amazing time. We see last time we just finished Broker 101, where we discussed everything about the brokerage. All right, now you understand the secret behind brokerage and how they manage their risk. All right, so that's that. We have a lot of projects that we are going to be rolling out next year, but I'm already working on the ground on them, and I'm very, very excited. Of course, the BitFood project, I spoke with Joseph Traun. I needed to get information because it's my upline. I need to get enough information from him before we start. And he has been very slow on that. It seems he has lost a lot of money on the BitFood, and it's a bit slow. So I'm not going to give up on the BitFood because I see very good, exciting updates. I'm still going to keep pushing on the understand it properly before we can start doing that one. I like it because it's also buying of this meme coin. You saw the how the coin we recommended you to have done some 50% already. All right, some of them have done 50% already. So we also have another project we're working on, and this one is on Binance, all right? But we are rolling that will be good. We'll be rolling that out by January, right? It's a robot that trade on Binance for you. I love it because it's also a technical system, all right? There are some technicalities involved in it, so I need to study it very well and understand the risk management. I'm happy that one of the guys in the team is a trader. All right, so I'm going to take my time to study that the whole of this year. So for me, our table is full. So we just want this people want go to have fun, enjoy. Let's enjoy Christmas, right? While we prepare ourselves for next year. So that's one for Binance. On Binance too is amazing. All right, and of course the casino. Don't forget that we have two platforms on the casino apart from us trading. All right. We also have two platforms on the casino, like the Argon AI, which is making amazing profits, for us. Then we also have the Glory Assurance. That one, that is what Joseph Tron is really pushing at, because that one, at least there's an assurance that something is coming daily, right? These are projects that we have. These are real projects, and I also like the fact that we can also trade on that gaming platform, so we can use the same strategy we have now. Like what we are doing on the casino, we can use that same strategy to trade on that platform. So for me, we have a lot. We're going to be busy in 2025. All right. So I think basically that's that. Then of course for futures, I'm also a futures traders, and we also have liquidity in that aspect. That one will be the last, right? Because there's a company in the US. For who gives out over $1 million to future traders, all right? And if you know how to trade the futures, and they give you can even get a $50,000 account at a very cheap rate. So that is also what I'll be working. So I'm basically going to be working on this project that involves trading. So projects that involve trading, and of course the high risk ones, and on the side, I see what Google is doing. They seem to I don't know. We are still following up on their withdrawals to see if their withdrawals will be smooth. So all those other high risk ones like Google, AI, GPT, and all that, when they pass through this December, if they can go through December without a failure, then we can now begin to introduce them properly to the community. So for me, we have so much to do from now till at least we can confidently say Forex, casino projects, and the Bitfood project. I also like the Binance projects, which we're also working on, right? I also like that one. That one is very simple. You are buying the robot for 1 year, and but I need to understand the parameters for that. So that one will be rolling out also in January. And then for the meme, for the coin, we give you the exchange. Try your best, buy at least $10 worth of those coins. You don't want to miss out on that bull run, right? I've shared my testimony with you here, how of course Bitcoin started and we got it so low, but because we lost money, we lost a lot of money from Liberty Reserve. We're not willing to hold Bitcoin. So let us not do that this time. Don't say because you lost money in a lot of business. These are real projects, all right? So begin to invest now in real things, real assets, real, like the casino project. If we get it right, we're going to have an amazing time, right? There will be losses there. There will be days where we lose money. There will be days where we make money. But at the end of the week, we want to see from Monday to Friday, can we have a net profit, all right? So by the time we do it for 1 month, some of you can even increase your capital to 200, 500, 1,000, and you're straight, your own. We just come, follow the signal every day, 1 hour, we'll make our money. We are done. All right. So that's it for today. I'm also going to call Esther as usual. Esther is not feeling too well. I don't think whether you'll be able to say anything today. So let me just handle the Q&A, okay? So if you have any question, this is the time for you to ask. Make sure for those of you who want to participate in the casino project, make sure you fund the Cent account. The Cent account is, what's it called? Is it, what's the name of that casino? So I'm going to drop it here as well for those of you who want to participate, because by 8:30, I'll send out the Zoom link for us to join the live trading section. We want to see if we can help you to also earn some money daily from the casino project. We'll be very happy, very, very glad, right? Very, very glad, because so many people have lost money this year. Anyway, in any way we can help, we will be very happy to help. So if you have any question, please go ahead, ask. It's a very short meeting so that we can go and prepare for the training, because this section basically is going to be like a little training, not much, because a little training while we're training, I'm giving you strategy while we'll be doing the trading together. So I want to hear from you. Hiro Egbu.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Fine, sir. Concerning you said that we should fund the Cent account. I funded dollar account. I don't know how it's been done. I funded $30 as you told us instead.
Yeah, that's the Cent account. It's $30. The one that has, the one I said fund $30. That one allow you to trade, to bet 20 cents. To bet in cents. That's basically what it means. It doesn't mean that it's a dollar account, but when you're betting, you bet in cents.
Okay,
so let me
I know you have.
That's stake.com. I'm sharing the link again for this group for those who want to participate. Yes. So you are right. What you did is right. That's the right account. Is it not this website, stake.com?
No problem.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Esther, your hand is raised.
You will even help me on how to beat the Cent, because I'm new in all this.
Oh, don't worry. That's what the training. In fact, today's meeting is training. All right. We're just going to have some little ideas and help you set up the platform and all that. And then we'll have some few little clicks here and there. Then tomorrow we'll do a little click. Before the end of the week, we'll understand it better. All right. So thank you. So Esther, your hand is raised, and Bishop, your hand is also raised. So any of you can. Okay, Esther, go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. I wanted to thank the whole house for praying for Ghana the other day. We are so grateful. And I want to use it as a way to let us know that God answers our prayers. So if you have any issue in your heart that is disturbing you, you need to trust God, because I remember that morning we weren't sure of what was happening. My husband and I had prayer of agreement. We held our hands together. We told God what we wanted. We told him that we want Mahama to win. And God,
you have to say that in public.
Yes, yes, I that's my choice. And we prayed, and God gave to us. The same way we also prayed concerning Trump. We told God what we wanted, and God gave us Trump. So God answers prayers. So you need to believe in him and pray for whatever is in your heart. That's what I want to say, and to thank everybody for joining us to pray for a peaceful election in Ghana. And I was so happy. Somebody asked me yesterday, it's like, hey, is that the way you Ghanaians are? You collect somebody's money and go and vote against the person. I said yes, because the person did it in a wrong way already. So the person doesn't have any accountability to that person at the first place. That's the way their mind works. So it's very interesting. But I thank all of you for praying for Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bishop, your hands.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, my question is, you made mention of a Cent account. Is it different from the USDT account?
Yes. Sorry, I think the way it's not it's not supposed to be cent account. It's, the platform that allow you to bet in cents. All right, we have the other ones. You bet in dollars. You have to bet. The minimum is $1. Right, but the stake.com allows you to bet in cents. So that's why I just call it cent account, but it's not really a cent account, it's a dollar account. But you can bet in that cent, 20 cent, 20 cent, 40 cent. That's why I like it. So that we can use that to learn. All right. It's like trading, it's high risk, but if we master it, we can still make a lot of money from the technology. So let's start small. The idea is for us to start small. Right.
All right, so we are ready and prepared, waiting for the time.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Is there another person in the house who want to say something? Pastor Mike, nice to see you in the house. How is it going with our projects?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. You bring me on the spot. I wanted to reserve, but the goldfish has no hiding place. So thank you so much. Thank you. Let me start by amplifying what our dear Queen Esther has said. Oh my God, hallelujah.
Yes, God.
I prayed for Mahama. That man, I know him personally. I know his father's house. I love that man so much. God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. That's the word of God. Psalm 75 says, promotion into leadership does not come from the south, not from the west, not from the east. God is the judge. He's the one that lifts up. He's the one that brings down. Thank God for Ghana. Thank God for Ghana. I'd rather be in Ghana than any other country in the world. If I wanted to live in the US, if I wanted to live anywhere in the world, I would have done it. But by God's mercy and grace, by God's divine guidance, He has brought me to Ghana, and I'm so thankful for this country. There's hope for this country. Thank God for raising for this nation a leader that is humble and that can be submissive to the will of God. So we join Ghanaians in saying congratulations for what the Lord has done. Same thing with Trump.
Yes.
Yes, there's hope for this nation. This guy is going to let God use him. He's made his mistakes. He's had his downturn, but he's now set up to align with the will of God, and we're so thankful for that. And then we thank God for everything going on in the house. Thank God. We are just like warming up. We've come to the end of a season, and another season is opening up, and we are looking forward to God's mercy and grace as always. Google, a lot is happening there, and then so far with what we're, the withdrawal portal has been under some kind of maintenance, as they said, but it's been done. They kept to their schedule, and it's open today. It's open today. The motive is to facilitate withdrawal so that everything will become much more effective. You see, so many promotionals are going on. Those who are taking advantage, the platform seems to be working. No complaints, no reason to to have premonitions. So, but we continue to pray and trust. Our trust is in the Lord, in God's mercy, not on any platform, not on anybody. Our trust is in the mercy of God to help us, to sustain us, to preserve us, and to help us. And concerning VDP also, they are still having their teething problems, but it's working also because the tasks are still being done. They said they are going to do a major setup on the 15th of this month, and they promised that everything is going to work, that people should trust in the system. So we're still believing. We're still believing. So our prayer is, Lord, show us mercy. Our trust is in the Lord. The Lord is our helper, not anybody, not any platform. The Lord, our eyes are fixed on God. Okay?
I like that.
And so
that's it. The Lord is our helper,
yes.
not any platform. That's
Not
it.
any,
That's it.
yes.
Not anyone. That's it.
Not
So
anyone, not anything.
I'm really happy with the project so far. At least we recovered our money, but just to withdraw the profit now is what's left to the two platform. If it worked, that is a very good platform, because that's virtually getting back your investment in 1 month. So let's see, January, if they are still here, like I said, guys, you don't need to delay. By January, if Google is still here, you need to join immediately. Thank you so much, Pastor Mike. Really appreciate all your efforts. What about the Bitfoot? I hope, are you ready for the Bitfoot?
Oh yes, I'm ready. Honestly, I'm ready. I just, warming up for.
You see, so like I said, I don't know why Joseph Trott is pulling back a little bit, but I'm going to get that resolved before the end of this week so that we can all start trading. Thank you. J. Roft, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Good morning, sir.
Morning. I hope you had a beautiful weekend.
Well, thank God. Yes, it was investable, but thank God for everything, sir. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Sir, I have a question concerning the Google this thing. When can one withdraw, and like how much? I just want to know. I don't know.
For the Google,
I don't know how the
Google project now, I would advise that people should hold on to January. All right, that's what we're just talking about now.
But we are already in it. Remember, I've been on it since.
If you're already on it, then the withdrawal is okay now, because the hiring manager said the withdrawal button is active now, because I did the long route, right? They have another one without, I don't know, that one you're not paying any charges. So, but if you want to do withdrawal on the Google now, yes, you can do withdrawal on the Google. That one is withdrawal is, they fixed it. Yes, it's 72 hours.
How does it work? Okay, just withdraw.
72 hours. Yes, 72 hours.
The minimum is $10.
Okay, thank you. Queen Esther, longest time. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, it's been a while.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The projects are all working. Look at for example, the VG Cube. We just recovered back 100% of our investments just this week. All right, for that whole 1 month, they've been working withdrawal. Everything is working and well. But when they reviewed their withdrawal from 72 to 96, that was when we were reluctant. But they are still working. All the projects so far are working. All right, but let's see if they will survive December, like we said. All right, so that's it. Okay, guys, 8:30 today we'll start our casino project. Looking forward to seeing you there. You have a beautiful day. Bye.